Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to Watcher of Realms. We're gonna have a look at YMIRET today on the test server. He is the dragon, the couple here together with Anora. I've posted a video on Anora already, so check that one out. So I'm gonna test this guy out today. He is a fighter slash tank slash mage. I'm gonna show you guys why in just a second. He's not a tank. He's not a tank. He can just take a little bit of damage and even revive. So we'll have a look at his skills. We'll have a look at the cinematic first and how this looks. He is in the unnamed faction or whatever it's called. So pretty cool. He's the dragon that we all fear, right? Again, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. It's very similar to Anora's video, but he starts out from the bottom. So we see him. So it's mostly focused on him, I guess, the video. But this part is basically the same as Anora. So I guess they skipped the cost by making his video. And then this is the showcase for him. Look at that, beautiful. Looks great as a dragon. Yeah, let's have a look at his skills. So I've built him up first things first, built him up with Soulbound Arcana, similar to how Anora is, but this guy has way less crit damage. Right, has high attack, some crit damage, and good crit rate. Okay, so good attack speed as well. So what makes him special? So when deployed, he unleashes Boreal Winds, slowing all enemies and extending the duration of any freeze on them by 50% up to a maximum extension of 1.5 seconds. The hero gains freeze immunity, so he's immune to freeze. He also has an ultimate ability, so when activated, sends into the air, right? Sends into the air, and basically no longer becomes melee. So he's melee at the start, then he ascends and becomes basically a ranged one. So basic attack now turns into Frost Breath, dealing 180% AoE magic damage to the target and their surrounding enemies, inflicting 1 stack of Winter's Bite, which basically reduces movement speed. And then when reaching 3 stacks, inflicts freeze on the target, does not apply to targets already inflicted with freeze. Allies within the talent range receive freeze immunity. So not sure why you would need freeze immunity. Can't think of anywhere where you get frozen constantly, so not sure if that's useful anywhere. The bond skill he has is basically extra 20% chance to inflict additional Winter's Bite. So gets this going much quicker to freeze the target. So that's good. So they won't be hitting the wall, I guess, if you can imagine, on gear rate 1. And then he has basic attack, dealing AoE damage to the target up to 5 of the target surrounding enemies. And then when targeting enemies inflicted with freeze, ignores 25% of the defense. When Winter's Bite is on any enemy triggers freeze, deals extra magic damage, ranging from 100% to 450 based on the effect duration of the triggered freeze. Huh, very interesting. The effect duration. So if it's a longer freeze, it's more damage. Or is it, if it's a shorter freeze, more damage? Magic damage reaches its maximum effect when the effect duration reaches 4.5 seconds. Oh, so if you keep on extending the freeze, you do more damage, I guess. Okay. So when deployed, gains 6 stacks of skill armor. So his damage by 5% and all damage reduction by 5% per stack. So he can gain up to 30% more damage, 30% damage reduction as melee unit. But I don't really care for the reduction because I'm not planning to get attacked. I'm not going to use him as a hero that gets attacked because he can also fly and basically he won't be blocking anymore. So he use him as a body block and then use the ultimate. He's going to lose out, right? So I don't think it makes sense to put him as a body block hero anywhere on the game. And then he also has Ancient Blood passive. Look at this. Increases team members damage by 4%. So just 4% extra damage just because, right? Awakening obviously makes him stronger, but getting this guy is going to be tough. Way stronger on A1, A3, and A5 when casting the ultimate 2 times. Here's the range of subsequent ultimates. That sounds crazy, giving him just extra range, but maybe I'm gonna test this out at the end of this because I usually don't test awakenings because it's very unrealistic for most players, but for this one I'm probably gonna do it. So I'm thinking I'm also gonna use Boreas for this one because I want to see him with all the freezes that he can do. So I'm gonna get the gear from Comet. There we go, and use that combo. We're gonna go into gear rate 1. Obviously, AoE magic damage could be useful for arenas, but as I said, other videos, he's not. I can't test it on the test server. So let's remove comment. Let's put this guy in. He gains the benefit. He buffs everybody up. And then let me check on Dolores. It does have the set on. Wondering why it wasn't giving the bonus before. Okay. So let's go and have a look at the combo of Anora and him together. That's what I want to see. I don't really care for Boreas. He's going to be there for freezes and heal reduction, but I want to see his damage first. So he can be placed here. Here. If I place Dolores here, he won't get the benefit. If I place her here, he will gain the benefit. So I'm trying to think of how I'm going to be placing her. Right, let's see. Let's place this guy first. Look at that, gains the ultimate. Place her like that. Place Dolores. She buff him. No, she buffed Nora. Yes. With the set? No. He didn't get the set. I don't know. I don't know what's up. So let's have a look at the damage. Goes up in the sky. By the way, the artifacts that he uses are fighter artifacts, so that's pretty interesting. So good damage here so far. We almost beat this. Kind of happy with that. No, he doesn't gain though the benefit from Laurel, so this combo is gonna suck. But let's pick up Laurel. Let's pop those ultimates. Let's see how this is gonna go now. I could drop Boreas there on that side. Yeah, so when he's melee, is he really attacking anybody? I'm not sure. All right, let's drop Laurel. Let's start popping some ultimates. So his ultimate doesn't get back that quick, unfortunately. But when he's placed here, he can attack the left side, so that's kind of sad. Probably placements could be better if I have to think about it. I can't think of how I would place Dolores though to benefit him, since he's melee like that. Unless I place him here on the front line. Since he's gonna be airborne, I guess he could benefit. Laurel only gives rage to the like adjacent units, so he's hitting. He's trying his best. Okay. All right, let's freeze some of these guys. Where are we looking at? What kind of damage are we looking at here? Well, the greatest. Push through and beat this wave, but doing some work. All right. I like how he flies and does the damage, but not that amazing. All right, so we almost beat it. Can't let him fly though, because now he would stop body blocking, right? Hey. So, oh, also the bond skill makes him an egg. So that's interesting. So now he died because he was no longer a useful egg. So if you don't take damage, you become an egg. If you guys ever play League of Legends, then you'll know Anivia. So she had that skill exactly. So it transforms you into an egg when you die, and for 20 seconds, if you don't take damage here, you will get revived. So that's what works for him. But obviously, so he got one-shotted, so not the best. Not the best. All right, let's see him now. Go up in the sky. See? Yeah, boss is not taking much damage. When we drop to melee, we hit for how much? There's the artifact that I got on him, but it seems to not proc when he's in airborne mode. I want to see it proc on airborne mode. I'm not seeing it though. Oh, there it is. Okay, it does proc. So it does hit for physical damage. About 80,000. Okay. Oh, he became an egg. Okay, we died again. All right, obviously our damage would be almost inhibited. Obviously our damage is going to be way lower because we died a couple of times, but I want to see how much lower it was compared to everybody else. Jordan's clearance record has not been updated. No, I don't want to update it. Sell these. Have a look at the stats. 100 million from Anora, 35 only from Borea, is very low, and 78. So it's not bad. His damage actually pretty nice. Pretty nice. I wonder though on his range, on how much it gets extended when he gets fully awakened. I like the overall though on how his damage goes. The fact that you can gear him up with artifacts that only fighters can use, right? Makes things interesting, makes things unique. Because he's a mage primarily when he pops the ultimate, so you're gonna build him as a mage. I don't think you would build him with a different set because he is turns to frost breath. I guess he attacks with a basic attack, so I could see him with a basic attack set. Wouldn't that make sense? Because his ultimate just makes him do AoE damage, but he also inflicts Winter's Bite. So getting 40% more damage, comparing it to like the Soulbound Arcana, maybe that's better. Overall stats, 70,000 attack, 285 crit damage with this set. So if I gave him like the set that I have on, where is it? The melee set. Where's my Zealot 2? Who has the melee set? If I gave him this set here, the Infernal Roar set, he would get basic attack damage plus 40%. Could be better for him. Since he's a fighter, could be better. Because it's just straight up damage. Test it out here. And then for this one, the Wailing Skull, I was thinking about this one, or we have this one, damaging increased damage to enemies beyond one tile. For every one tile, damage is increased by 8%. Because you have extended range. But for Geary 1, you don't really get that benefit. This one, we give him 7% every 4 seconds with no damage taken. But you do take damage through those things that have like the AoE around them. So you would lose out on this one. I was thinking about increase AoE damage by 10%. Killing enemies grants an extra 5% AoE damage bonus in the last 3 seconds. That's pretty nice also. So the Eye of Sin. And then I'm not sure if anything else would have benefited him. I don't think. So yeah, you take damage to this one. Yeah, I don't think another one would have been better. The Wailing Skull didn't look that amazing. Because yeah, you summon those, but better to do the magic damage that I was doing before. Interesting champion, interesting hero. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.